Federal government approves renovation of Murtala Mohammed International Airport.
Aviation unions suspend planned nationwide strike after talks.
Police convict 21 foreigners in major cyber fraud.
And on Good Morning Nigeria today, our focus is on proposed creation of states in current constitution amendment process.
One of the trending conversations in Nigeria's political space right now is the proposed creation of 31 new states.
Yes, 31 if it scales true. The country's state count would now shoot up to from 36 to 67. Proposals span every region in the country.
Well, in the north central, there is Okun, Okura, and Confluence, all from Kogi, plus Benue, Ala, and Apa from Benue, and even an FCT state carved out of Abuja.
Indeed, and the northeast has Amana from Adamawa, Katagum from Bauchi, Savannah from Borno, and Muri from Taraba State.
And in the northwest, we are looking at New Kaduna and Gurara from Kaduna State, Tiga and Gari from Kano, and Kianji from Kebbi.
It doesn't stop there. The southeast list includes Ekiti. Southwest include Ekiti State from all 5 southeast states, Adada from Enugu, Orashi from Imo, and Anambra Olu from Imo, and Aba from Abia.
And in the south-south, we have Ogoja from Cross River, Uwari from Delta, Bori from Rivers, and Obolo from Rivers and Akwa Ibom.
And in the southwest, the proposals are Toro Egbe from Delta Edo and Ondo, Ibadan from Oyo, Lagun from Lagos, and Ogun Ijebu from Ogun. Ore Ogun from Ogun, Oyo, and Oshun, and Ife Ijesha also from Ogun, Oyo, and Oshun.
Well, Jumai, this could completely change the nation's political map. And supporters say it could bring governance closer to the people, give long marginalized communities a stronger political voice, and unlock more targeted development.
But critics also warn more states mean more governors, more assemblies, more ministries, and a heavier financial burden on the federal purse.
And if everyone agreed, the process is a high hurdle. It needs a 2/3 majority in the National Assembly, the approval of at least 24 states' houses of assembly, and a referendum with 2/3 of voters in the affected areas saying yes.
And whether it is overdue reform or a costly experiment, this is one debate that could reshape Nigeria in ways we haven't seen since the late 90s.
So we have some guests joining us shortly to discuss this issue and the implications on Nigeria's future. Thanks for joining us. I am Ademola Adeoye.
And I'm Juma Yusuf. Welcome you to Good Morning Nigeria, the first episode for the week. We'll flip through the day's newspapers shortly, but first, let's get the news. Here's Dennis Adeguloye. Good morning, Dennis. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been quite a while. Hello, Jume, and good morning, Ademola. Good morning, Nigeria. Here's the morning news. The Renewed Hope administration is set to commence another massive infrastructure project, this time in the aviation sector, with the Federal Executive Council's approval for the comprehensive renovation of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Developments, Festus Keyamo, spoke on the needs and prospects for the project.
We want to make the airport a smart airport, an airport that meets modern international standards. An airport that can compete with any type of airport, modern airport you see in the world. An airport that can rightly project Nigeria's image.
Meanwhile, the aviation unions in Nigeria have announced the suspension of their planned nationwide strike, which was set to begin this Monday, August 11th, 2025. The unions, comprising the National Union of Air Transport Employees and all other aviation employees, issued a joint statement deferring the strike action. The unions cited positive developments following interventions by the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, and other senior officials. The Minister of Aviation promises to continue to work with other comrades to find lasting solutions to issues that have been pending in the sector long before he came to office, and by showing absolute good faith, the issues will be resolved one by one. The Nigeria Police Force has secured the conviction of 21 foreign nationals linked to a high-profile cyber fraud syndicate uncovered in Abuja in November 2024. A statement by the force indicates that on Saturday, 3rd November 2024, police operatives acting on credible intelligence raided a building in Yahi, Abuja, arresting 130 suspects, including 113 foreign nationals, mainly Chinese and Malaysian, and 17 Nigerian collaborators. They face charges of large-scale internet fraud, hacking operations, and other cyber offences capable of undermining national security and economic stability. After months of investigation and the presentation of digital forensic evidence in court, 21 of the accused were convicted and sentenced as of August 1st, 2025, while prosecution of the remaining suspects continues. The Federal Road Safety Corps has alerted the motoring public of the collapse of a bridge along the Katsina-Batsari routes a few meters after Salbak filling station near Shagari Low Cost following a heavy downpour on Saturday night. Following an on-the-spot assessment by the sector commander, Maxwell Liddy, the affected section has been temporarily closed to traffic and the area has been cordoned off from both ends by FRSC personnel to safeguard road users. Thousands have protested in Abidjan over the exclusion of top opposition leaders from Côte d'Ivoire's upcoming October presidential election. The crowds rallying in Yopougon waved banners reading "Enough is enough" and "No democracy without justice." The Electoral Commission has barred 4 key challengers, including former President Laurent Gbagbo and ex-Credit Suisse boss Tidjane Thiam, who had joined forces to take on President Alassane Ouattara. Well, that's the news for now. Good Morning Nigeria continues with Jume and Ademola after the break.